Good day everyone, my name is Li Zishuan. This video will talk about the STPM Biology Chapter 2, Topic 2.1 Prokaryotic vs Eukaryotic cells. Okay. So, according to the NPM syllabus, in STPM, the first topic of this chapter is you need to learn about the cell concept. Okay, so what is cell? How is the cell? How we define the cell. So we define the cell based on the cell theory. So this cell theory is proposed by two scientists, which are Malthus Skinner and also Theodore Scavan. These two scientists proposed the cell theory. They proposed that all of the organism, all of the living things are made from the cells. So meaning that cells are the basic unit of the life. If the living thing does not contain any cell, meaning that there are no living thing. Every living thing, whatever bacteria, human, plant, fungi, protista, wall, and any animal, if they are living organism, then they are made up from the cells. And then another theory is that according to this theory, cells can be produced. They can produce in our true body from the mother cell through the cell division, which is cell mitosis that you learn in SPM. So mitosis process is the replication or duplication of the cells that can be produced identically from the mother cells. And if cells will carry the heritable information that can be passed to the daughter cells during cell division. That is why we say that during cell mitosis, the cells are produced identically, meaning that the daughter cell, the cell that produce, are totally same with the mother cells, because cells carry heritable information, which are the gene. And number 6, chemical reaction that create the life occur within the cells. So there are the chemical reaction within the cell. So we call as under biochemistry reaction. And the final one, there are some basic chemical composition within the cells too. So we know that cells may be containing water, may containing carbohydrate, may containing lipid too. So all that is the basic chemical composition, which that you already learned in chapter 1. So like nucleic acid, right? Nucleic acid, DNA, RNA, all are made up of basic chemical composition. You know that DNA is made up of pentose sugar, phosphate, right? So all that is made up of basic chemical composition. If there are all these things, then we consider that this is the cell. Now we proceed to prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. Okay, so in SPM, I think you only learn about the eukaryotic cell only. You only learn about the differences between animal cell and plant cell. I don't know you already got learn not about the prokaryotic cell versus eukaryotic cell. But never mind, in STPM, you will learn about the prokaryotic cells and versus eukaryotic cell. So like human, like animal and plant, all of them are considered as eukaryotic cell. Only the certain organisms are considered as prokaryotic cells. So one of the example is bacteria. So all the bacteria and also another organism is archaea, A-R-C-H-A-E. So all these are considered as prokaryotic cells. So if you see the differences between prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell, one of the major differences is this, flagella. So some of the, but not all, you need to remember, not all prokaryotic cells have flagella, but most of them containing flagella. But in eukaryotic cell, there are no flagella. Flagella is like a tail of the cell to provide the movement of the cell one. So why the bacteria can be moved easily be due to this. One of the characteristics is this flagella. But for eukaryotic cell, normally eukaryotic cells are not movable. They only fixed at a certain place normally. So due to they are not containing flagella, so normally eukaryotic cell can move normally, but not all. Only certain only. And one of the major differences, you can see that prokaryotic cell does not containing nucleus. right? They only containing the what is called as nuclear only, meaning that they are nucleus-free organisms. They are not containing nucleus. The DNA material, the chromosome, is directly lying on the cytoplasm of the cells. Compared to eukaryotic, you can see that all the chromosomes are packed into one envelope substance, which we call as nucleus. Nucleus is the envelope organelles. It is enveloped within the nucleus containing any DNA, RNA, chromosome, or the genetic information is inside the nucleus. But compared to prokaryotic cell, the genetic information or the DNA, RNA are lying on the cytoplasm of the cells. This is another major differences. Okay, another one you can see that one of the major difference is that they containing capsule here, which does not that eukaryotic cell does not have. Capsule is one of the major characteristic. Capsule is the you can say that it is the outermost layer, like jelly-like layer, membrane matrix made up of extracellular matrix to protect the bacteria one. Eukaryotic cell does not have this kind of structure. One of the capsule. And another one you can see is cell wall. Later I explain. Another one you can see from here is plasmid. Yeah, plasmid. But plasmid is special for bacteria only. So one of the another characteristic is that eukaryotic cell containing plasmid. So plasmid, what is plasmid? So plasmid actually is the DNA also. It is what it containing DNA, but this plasmid does not carry genetic information. It does not carry any genetic information. The genetic information is this nuclear DNA. The plasmid has other function. Normally plasmid is just a general function for the cell, like metabolism function only. But eukaryotic cell does never containing the plasmid. Never not containing plasmid one. Okay, another difference you can see that prokaryotic cell is more simple compared to eukaryotic cell. Eukaryotic cell is more larger. Why? Due to the organelles. You can see that prokaryotic cell does not have much organelles. The organelle is only containing nucleoid and then ribosome, that's all. They does not containing Golgi apparatus, does not containing mitochondria, does not containing SER, smooth endoplasmic reticulum, does not containing vacuole, does not containing chloroplast one. All of them does not have. They only containing the ribosome only. Normally mainly is ribosome only containing ribosome and also nuclear only. But for eukaryotic, they're containing Golgi apparatus, mitochondria, and also lysosome, chloroplast, SER, smooth endoplasmic reticulum, buff endoplasmic reticulum, and also vacuole. All of them containing. But prokaryotic cell does not have all these except ribosome. And then the ribosome is different too. Later you will see it more detail. And another one is all prokaryotic cell containing cell wall. Different to eukaryotic. Eukaryotic only plant cell have cell wall only. Plant cell and fungi. Animal cell does not contain cell wall. But although they contain cell wall, but the component is different. So this is where the general difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic based on the diagram. So now we go to more detail. Okay, you can see here when you go to more detail, as I mentioned before, organism characteristic prokaryotic, bacteria and cyanobacteria. All the bacteria, cyanobacteria are considered as prokaryotic, and eukaryotic like us, animal, plant, and all the animal, all the plant, and also fungi, and also some protista are considered as eukaryotic. As I mentioned, cell size, prokaryotic is smaller and eukaryotic larger. And DNA shape for prokaryotic is circular shape, but in eukaryotic is in the linear shape. And nucleus, in prokaryotic, no nucleus. We call it net nucleus, no true nucleus. Which the DNA is neck and surrounding neck. And in eukaryotic, the nucleus is bounded by double membrane nuclear envelope. And then the DNA is associated with histone protein to form chromosome. And then you can see that plasmid, normally prokaryotic containing plasmid, but eukaryotic does not containing plasmid one. So this plasmid is one of the major characteristics in the genetic engineering process. And ribosome, although both of them containing ribosome, but the type of the ribosome are different. For the ribosome, in the prokaryotic is 70S ribosome. For the eukaryotic is 80S ribosome. And endoplasmic reticulum are absent in prokaryotic, but is present in eukaryotic. And then there are no organelles surrounded by double membrane, so like nucleus, mitochondria, chloroplast, all that prokaryotic cell does not have. It's absent. But eukaryotic cell have this kind of organelles. And another one is the component of cell wall. Although both of them containing cell wall, especially for plant, eukaryotic is plant cell. So although they containing cell wall, but for the prokaryotic, the component of the cell wall are different. So the prokaryotic, the component is peptidoglycan. So for the eukaryotic is polysaccharide, cellulose. Cellulose is the major component within the plant cell, but for prokaryotic, is called as peptidoglycan. So this does not polysaccharide. This one is the another type of carbohydrate that you never learn it, but so for your syllabus you don't need to know lah. You just want to know that the component is different only lah. And respiratory membrane, for respiratory membrane, prokaryotic use the mesosome as the respiratory surface. But for the eukaryotic, it use mitochondria. Mitochondria is you know that then in SPM, your major function of mitochondria is the site of ATP production, right? So aerobic respiration is occur in the mitochondria. So all the respiration process is inside the mitochondria. And no chloroplast, as I mentioned in prokaryotic, but for eukaryotic, they containing chloroplast, but only plant have, and also algae. And then the cell division of the both cells are also different. So normally for prokaryotic they use binary fission, but for eukaryotic they use mitosis or meiosis. So normally it's both mitosis or meiosis lah. So this is the differences between prokaryotic and eukaryotic. So I think it's very easy topic lah. So this topic normally will come out in objective question. They never come out in essay question yet. Even subjective question also never come out yet. But normally will come out in objective question lah. It is very popular question. Okay. This one is more. I just want to get you know the cell wall component of the prokaryotic cell. So in prokaryotic cell, as we know that the major component of the prokaryotic cell wall is peptidoglycan. But actually, in the real situation, the cell wall of prokaryotic is very complicated compared to the eukaryotic lah. So not only peptidoglycan, there are also many other components. There are also acid molecule, also containing protein, all that. But the difference I need to tell you is that bacteria, we can divide into the gram-positive bacteria and also gram-negative bacteria. So the major difference is the thickness of the peptidoglycan. The major difference. For positive, normally the peptidoglycan cell wall is very thick. But for negative, the peptidoglycan is very thin. More thin. Positive is thick. Negative is thin. So you need to differentiate them. So in exam, so normally, if the exam want you to explain about the characteristic of prokaryotic, you can include this lah. If the maybe essay question want you to explain it lah. And another one, this one is I just mentioned about capsule. So as I mentioned before, capsule is the outermost layer of the prokaryotic. So this is the not present in all prokaryotic, but normally present in bacteria. So this one is actually to protect the bacteria. Although bacteria containing the cell wall is actually a very protect bacteria, but bacteria is very smart. Some of the bacteria will produce this capsule. They have this capsule to protect against dehydration by host immune system, to provide the double protection. Not only cell wall, but this one also can protect another protection to the bacteria. So normally this one is a polysaccharide. They are made from polysaccharide and also protein. Okay. And then that's all about the prokaryotic cell and also eukaryotic cell. So hopefully you guys can understand it. Now we go to the animal cell and plant cell. So the difference between animal cell and plant cell, I think I don't need to talk much. I think in SPA you already learned, but maybe you are already forget. Never mind. So as I mentioned, animal cell and plant cell, both of them are considered as eukaryotic cell. But there are also some minor difference. The major difference is the chloroplast. Plant cell containing chloroplast, while animal cell does not containing any chloroplast. This is the major difference. And another difference is cell wall. Plant cell containing cell wall and the animal cell does not containing cell wall. And that is why one of the difference is the shape. That is why that due to the plant cell containing cell wall, so that the shape of the plant cell is fixed and regular. So that is why that you can see the cell wall, the plant cell is more regular and fixed one. All of them normally is regular. Regular either lah. If you see this is the hexagon structure, and then the neighboring also hexagon structure. But for the plant animal cell, due to they are not containing any cell wall, they only containing plasma membrane, so that the cell is not protected, does not have the model to fix the cell, so that the animal cell can be very in shape. Although they are same cell, and maybe like the neighboring is also similar to this, the composition is same, but the shape is quite different. So that is why the animal cell is irregular shape. And then chloroplast, as I mentioned, in plant cell have animal absent. Vacuole also, plant cell have the large central vacuole. Animal cell, you cannot say that it is absent, but if they are present, so normally this vacuole is food vacuole lah. Normally it's food vacuole, but it's very small inside. Mostly is absent, but if they are present, it's very small. Compared to plants already have present, but plant is at the center, located in the center, and also very large one. There is also food storage. So for plant, your food storage is in starch molecule, and your animal is glycogen. This one I think I already explained in chapter 1 also. The structure of the starch and also structure of glycogen, right? I hope that you still remember. And also central, this one is special for animal. Only animal containing central. But for plant, there's also containing central. And plasmodesmata, this one is a cell wall structure in plant. So of course, plant containing cell wall. So of course, it containing plasmodesmata and also peak structure. But for animal, no cell wall. So of course, automatically does not have this. Lysosome and also flagella. Another difference, lysosome is quite interesting that plant cell does not containing lysosome and animal cell containing. And flagella, as I mentioned, you can see prokaryotic and eukaryotic. Prokaryotic, I say that eukaryotic does not have either flagella, but not necessarily true. It is not a major differences, because in animal cells, some of the animal cells containing flagella. So one of the major examples is sperm cell. Sperm, you know that they are tail, right? So that tail is considered as flagella. So this is the differences between animal cell and plant cell, and also very, very, very easy topic. And normally it will come out in objective question if they want come out. Okay, so that's all for this video. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you can understand it, and bye.